So we've been in Japan for 11 years, and we were told that Japan was a hard place. We were told that it was, to be honest, a missionary graveyard. That was a place to go and die, and it would take a long time to see spiritual fruit here. And I can tell you that it is a dark place in terms of spirituality, in terms of people living for themselves and not being aware that there's a God that loves them and cares for them, sees them, desires to know them. And there's this culture of silence here almost that exists, where people are together, they're closely living together, yet disconnected more than ever. And you see it on the trains, you see it walking down the street, where people are lacking that social and personal connection with each other.
To be Japanese is to be Buddhist, because it is their culture. It's not just the religion, it's everything about their culture. Their culture was built around it. And so when you're trying to reach somebody and trying to share the message of Christ, and they think, oh, that sounds nice, but to become a Christian, I actually walk away not just from another religion, but I walk away from my identity as a Japanese person. And that is very, very difficult for a Japanese person to overcome.
We really felt like God had given us a vision to build a growing and thriving church that was just so driven at reaching people outside the walls of the church. It's amazing to see these people come together into a community where we really felt like belonging was a huge part of our vision here at ICA, that our community is one of our greatest ways of reaching people in the city, reaching people that are far from God. And so that community aspect, that sense of belonging, that people, when they walk in the door, that they feel immediately connected to, cared for, seen, that they become known even before they believe, that has been a huge part of our heart and vision here at ICA, and we've seen God do amazing things through different people. So one of the challenging aspects of building a church in Tokyo is that the population is so dense and the buildings are so close together. It's actually really hard to build a really big building. And so we really felt like God was calling us to head towards multiple sites, multiple campuses. And so we believe that God has called us to plant more churches in Tokyo, around Tokyo, the surrounding cities that are here. To be able to do that, we need a base of operations. We need a place that we can launch from, a place where we can train future missionaries, where we can train future church planters, where we can resource churches all over Japan on how to connect with people, how to fish in this ocean of this culture, and to connect Jesus with people. And so we see this as not just a church building, we see this as a ministry center that is going to generationally cause change here in Japan and reach so many more people than we ever imagined. We're not asking people to join with this because of what we hope might happen or what we just dream about. We're asking people to join with something that is happening.
We are feeling the beginnings of a new move of God in Japan, something that they've never seen. Christianity has always had such a hard time taking root. It would never thrive. But now we're feeling that just totally shift, even in how quickly we have seen some people come to Christ. We actually are getting the privilege of seeing the beginnings of a great move of God.
It's already moving. We are already at the capacity that God has given us in this moment. And now is the time to step out in faith. Now is the time to do something big here in Japan that's never been done before. And the best part of it is we get to invite people to come alongside and take ownership of this and to be a part of this in a way that they feel connected to it, that they feel connected to what God is doing here in the lives of people all the way around the world. And so this is an invitation. This is an invitation not to sign on to some building project, but to sign on to the move of God that is going on in this nation. And now to look ahead and think what God is going to do next, if the past few years have been any indication of what God is going to do next, I really believe it's going to be bigger. I really believe that it's going to be greater.
Yes.
And I believe that, man, what are we going to be standing or sitting and talking about in another 5 or 10 years to look back and see hundreds of lives that have been touched by the power of Jesus? And so, man, we stand in gratitude and thankfulness. God is good. God is so good.